When the world was looking at Iran, Nigeria was signing a "Don't Tell My Neighbor" security deal. Welcome back to Things They Happen. I am your host. While everyone was glued to their screens watching the US and Israel trade fire with Iran, something massive happened in Abuja that most Nigerians completely missed. Nigeria has officially signed a comprehensive security agreement with Israel. Yes, you heard that right. Intelligence sharing, counter-terrorism training, and advanced border surveillance. The whole 9 yards. The timing wasn't just a coincidence. It was a masterclass in moving in silence. Today, we are breaking down why this deal was signed through the back door and what it actually means for your security. Here is a reality check for you. This agreement was finalized in early March 2026, right when the Middle East conflict was reaching a boiling point. While northern protesters were marching in Kano and Kaduna over the situation in Iran, the government was quietly dotting the I's and crossing the T's on this partnership. In a country of 200 million people, that is roughly half Muslim and half Christian, formalizing a security pact with Israel during a regional war is what we call a bold move, or a dangerous gamble depending on who you ask. The government essentially used the smoke from the Iran-Israel conflict as a screen to finalize this deal without the usual public scrutiny or National Assembly debate. Very clever, Mr. President. So, what does Nigeria get out of this? Israeli Ambassador Michael Freeman was very specific. We are talking about high-level intelligence and specialized training. He promised that Israel would not take any unilateral action on Nigerian soil and would be led and guided by our government. But let's be real, we've seen this movie before. Remember when Washington announced a strike in Sokoto before Abuja even knew what happened? The truth is, Nigeria desperately needs this expertise. After 15 years of fighting Boko Haram and ISWAP, our military needs the kind of real-time tracking technology that Israel specializes in. If it takes Israeli drones and satellites to finally secure our forests, most people are going to say, bring it on. Of course, it's not all sunshine and drones. The perception problem here is massive. Protests have already erupted in the north, with many questioning the sovereignty of the deal and the potential for Mossad surveillance inside Nigeria. Constitutional lawyers and civil society are asking, why wasn't this debated? Every foreign power that enters a partnership with Nigeria eventually pursues its own interests. First, it was the British with trade, then the Americans with conditions, and now Israel with intelligence. While the technology might save lives, the lack of transparency is fueling nationalist resentment. Is this the silver bullet we've been waiting for, or just another layer of foreign influence? This brings us to the big question for the Things They Happen community. Do you trust the government to manage a high-tech intelligence deal with Israel transparently, or do you think the timing proves they didn't want us to know the full terms? We need to hear your professional takes in the comments. Use the word sovereignty if you think this deal needs more oversight, or security if you think we should just get the job done by any means necessary. And if you are tired of missing the news that actually matters, hit that subscribe button right now. At the end of the day, Nigeria needs peace. If Israeli technology helps find the bandits and kidnappers, it's a win for the common man. But we must remain vigilant to ensure these tools are used for our safety and not for political monitoring. I am your host for Things They Happen. Thank you for joining us for this deep dive into the secret deal. Stay informed, stay alert, and I will see you in the next one.